Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. Today I'm working on a 302 engine, and there's an issue with the PCV valve in the valve cover going down right by the rockers and has the potential to suck up any kind of oil that's splashed up into the rockers. So I'm going to make a baffle. Stick around and I'll show you how I did that. What I want to do now is see if I can come up with a baffle for the bottom of this PCV, because right now the PCV goes straight down into the rockers right where the oil is being splashed, and it's just going to suck it right into the engine. So I'm going to pull the valve cover off and figure out some kind of a shield. Valve cover. I think what I can do is these rocker studs are threaded on the inside for that lock nut. I can get something that'll thread into that hole. Just take a piece of steel, something flat, maybe a couple angles of bending down, just to stop the oil from getting splashed up there. So I'll come up with something that's going to go on those two. I need to know how much clearance I have, so I put my little clay cones on there and drop the valve cover on. Looks like I got plenty of clearance to do what I need to do. So, do it. What I need is a little, like set screw, 7/16 fine thread. I can shorten it just enough to get in there to tighten down something on this plate. Probably make my own, because I've got a bunch of these set screws. Just weld the nut on top of one of them, or two of them. Yeah, I'll figure something out. You got a couple more of those set screws. Thread them in there. And if I take another nut, like that, I can cut the shoulder of this off and just use that nut to hold on whatever piece of metal I'm going to put on there. No welding involved. Just a little bit of cutting. I'm going to repurpose the deflector thing that I pulled out of here. I just need to cut a piece of this off. Might use that nice curled part right there. That on there. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this apart and try that. That's a little hot. Now I got me a thin nut. That should work. Gotta make another one of these. Maybe cut a little bit bigger than I need at first. Yeah, a little hammer forming on this. Drill a couple holes in there. Then we'll do a test fit with the valve cover on. Okay, I measured center to center. Put a couple dimples in here with a center punch. Now I'm going to get like a unibit and drill that out. Got holes drilled in it. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of shaping with some pliers. Nothing has to be pretty here, folks. It just has to be functional. Just the deflector to keep the oil from going up into the PCV. Like that. Probably bend this down over here. Let it drip back down into the head. I can test fit it with the nuts I cut off. Something like that. Yeah. Ha! Look at that, folks. Perfect. That's going to function just fine. Just got to neaten it up. Get the burrs off the edges. And tighten that down. Thank you for watching Dan's Messy Garage. In this episode on how to make a baffle for your PCV system. Stay tuned to my channel. I have lots of other tips, tricks, tools, and projects. Bye.